Hello, this is Jay from InternetBusinessMastery.com, and I just wanted to talk today a little bit about organization charts. Now, we're going to go through this organization chart that you see here that we've developed for the Internet Business Mastery business. Of course, Internet Business Mastery is a podcast, but it's also a business that we run. And so to help us keep track of all the different things in the business, we've come up with this organization chart. Now, this is based on something that is talked about a bit in the E-Myth by Michael Gerber. And he talks about turning your business into a system and breaking it down into its different parts to help you make each part into a system that can operate without you. So we're going to go about talk a little bit about this process that we've used. Now, here's some of the reasons why this is important to understand and adapt for your own business. First of all, it helps you to turn your business into an automated system because you break down all the different pieces and you can streamline, automate each of those pieces and outsource them so that they can operate without you. Second of all, it helps make sure there's no cracks in your business. Make sure that none of the important facets of your business are slipping through the cracks and being neglected. You can have a foundation to check through all these things regularly. Second of all, it helps with your Getting Things Done system. This is in reference to David Allen's Getting Things Done, or GTD, which we talked about in one of our earlier videos. And so we tied this into our Getting Things Done system as well. And then also it helps you go through your strategy, your high-level strategy. It gives you an outline to look through on a regular basis to decide what is your strategy going to be and to review the strategy that you've laid out for your business. All right, so let's come back here to this organization chart that we've created. You'll see right here, and we've used a mind map. We're using MindJet Mind Manager to make this mind map. Now, you can use any other similar tool. You can use FreeMind, for instance, is a free mind mapping tool. You can use Word to outline or whatever works best for you, but we prefer the mind map format. And you'll see that basically underneath Internet Business Mastery, the name of the business, we have created 12 different positions. And each one has been assigned to one of us. Now, there's two of us in the business. It's a partnership between Jeremy and I, or Sterling and Jay, as we go on the podcast, Jeremy and Jason being our real names. And so you'll see that these positions are all right here. Now, I'm not going to go specifically into every one of these. We'll include an example, a FreeMind example of this chart that you can use for yourself and refer to later. But if we look under each of these, you'll get an idea of what I mean. Now, the first position is president. Now, of course, our business is a partnership and we make the decisions together, but we wanted to have a position which we've just named president, which is kind of the overall overseer of what's going on in the business, tracking all the timelines and reviewing this chart on a regular basis and all of our goals and making sure everything stays on track. We've got operations, which is managing the virtual assistants and fulfilling orders and things like that. Product development, designing the outlines. So basically, each one of these areas is an area within which we want to maintain a certain level of standards, and these are areas that we have regular tasks that need to be done. Finances, something none of us like to do, but we got to keep our finances up, update our QuickBook accounts, monitor the financial health of the business, pay money out to partners. Now, I want to point something out. Just because we list tasks underneath a particular position, so each one of these is a position within the business, and each of these is the things that the person is responsible for overseeing. And I want to point out that just because this is listed under here does not mean that Jeremy's doing this himself. It means that he's just overseeing it. He might be outsourcing it to somebody else and interfacing with that assistant or that employee or whoever is managing that particular thing. It's just that he is the high-level responsible person for those things. And that helps us within our business know which one of us is the primary go-to person for whatever this different area of the business is. If we come down here, some of mine are, for instance, a website, maintain the website, add new features to the site, maintain the feeds, things like that. So again, I'm not going to go through every one of these because I'll let you look through that yourself on the FreeMind example that you can find in the blog post for this. Now, if you're watching this on one of the on another video site, you can visit our site by going to internetbusinessmastery.com/organization chart, and that will forward you to the blog post where you can download that free FreeMind mind map and a few other and get a couple of links and stuff that I've referred to in this presentation. All right, so it's a good idea to have this outline for your business, and even if you are a single individual, a sole proprietorship, and you are the delegated person for every one of these positions, it still is helpful to know, to have in one central area all the different parts of your business you're trying to keep, set goals in and maintain a certain set of standards. Now, this ties in really well with the GTD process, as I talked about in the last video that we posted. In another video, I showed you this mind map here that we use to keep track of all of our projects that are being worked on. And if you look inside of Sterling's projects here, you'll see all the projects are organized by one of his 6 positions that he holds within the business. And here mine are organized within one of the 6 positions that I hold within the business. So it ties in really well with the Getting Things Done system because we derive these projects by reviewing this chart of responsibilities in these areas and deciding what current projects need to be done for each of these areas here. So it ties in really well that way. All right, so here, let's take a look at what you should do next if you want to implement this for yourself. Well, first you need to choose a tool that you want to create the organization chart with. So first of all, that would be, choosing a mind map, FreeMind, MindJet, something like that, Word or something that you want to use. Second of all, list the positions then for your business. If you're using an internet business, if you have an internet business similar to ours, you might want to just use ours as a reference that you can go through and derive the similar stuff and maybe just tweak it a bit for yourself. Second of all, list the responsibilities for each one of those positions. So underneath, that's this stuff right here. Fourth, assign the position to somebody who's responsible for overseeing it, whether they're doing it themselves or not. If you're one person in the business right now, then you will be assigned all of those positions. Next, you want to automate and streamline each of those positions and each of those areas of responsibility. Come up with the most automated or most streamlined system you can for performing that particular responsibility. Derive systems that help you do that. Next, then document the process and the procedures. Once you've automated and streamlined as much as possible, create documents. So for instance, if one of the areas is content creation and posting that stuff to the blog, then we make a procedure list that says exactly how we go about developing that content and posting it up so that we can then delegate that to a virtual assistant or somebody, and we just hand them a procedure list that they follow to know how to edit the content, put it online and things like that. So by automating and streamlining and documenting, we can do that very easily. Next, you want to delegate those responsibilities. Once everything has been documented, start delegating it out to employees, hiring virtual assistants or things like that if it's something that doesn't need to be done by you. Now, there may be obviously some responsibilities you want to hold on to yourself, but as much as possible, delegate these out. Eighth, you want to review your chart regularly and make sure things aren't slipping through the cracks, come up with new strategies, make sure the responsibilities have all been listed and are being attended to in your projects and your next actions. So that's kind of the process that we recommend for going through with your organization chart. And again, this is all about turning your business into a system that can operate well even without you, because it's all been streamlined, automated, documented, and outlined. Nothing is falling through the cracks and you don't become a slave to your business. So give that a try, see if that doesn't help out with your business and bring you more freedom in your internet business pursuits. Thanks for joining me in this video about organization charts.
Of all the sites on the internet, there is only one where exclusive content is waiting to be found. Visit InternetBusinessMastery.com now. Sign up for the email newsletter and discover the Web 2.0 Internet business secrets that will transport you into the next stage of the Internet. Experience all 90 minutes of money-making, traffic-boosting strategies. InternetBusinessMastery.com.